What's happening? What's going on, people? How y'all doing today, man? We excited. We got a great show in store for you today. Y'all may need to excuse my voice. It may be a little scratchy. I'm a little stuffy today. I'm under the weather. But the show must go on. We have to give the people what they want. So yeah, today.
Exactly. So welcome back, guys, to No Longer Single, where we discuss life, love, and relationships. I'm Dominique.
And I'm Daryl.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just want to quickly thank everybody who watched our previous video. We really appreciate all the comments and the likes and the shares that we received from that video. So thank you very much. So on our channel, we discuss different questions that we receive from our viewers. So today we'll be talking about a question that we received from one of our viewers, right? So her question, we'll go ahead and get into it. Her question is, I keep meeting guys who are in relationships. Is it something that I'm doing, is it something that I'm doing, and what can I do to prevent meeting people like this? Thank you.
That's a deep question. That's a very good question, though. I like this question. But whoever's sitting in this question, to answer your question, is it something that you are doing? Yes, it is something that you are doing. And I'm answering this saying yes, assuming that this isn't something that randomly happens from time to time. This is something that you're on a regular basis meeting guys that are already in relationships. So I'm gonna answer yes to that question. Ladies, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. We guys are not as clueless about the opposite sex as you all think we are. We actually have a great sense of what women are about when we meet them. So much so that we don't even have to meet you all, officially meet you all. We can sit back across the room, across the bar, across the club, and watch you for a few minutes. Watch how you interact with other people, and kind of get a sense of what type of woman that we're dealing with. Especially men that cheat. Because most men that cheat, it isn't just a one-time thing. It isn't a happenstance. I got drunk last night, wound up in the hotel room with some random chick that I don't even know. Most men that cheat are serial cheaters. They go out looking to cheat. They go out looking to cheat. And it's almost like, I watch National Geographic. I don't know how many of y'all watch National Geographic. I love to watch the Big Cat Diaries and all the other type of good stuff. But lions, when they go hunting, and there's a big herd of antelope running across the plains, the lions, they sit back and they scope. They sit back and they scope out the antelope. They don't attack the antelope that's strong, that's leading the rest of the herd. They look for antelope that's lagging behind. Maybe they got a hurt leg, broken leg, or something that's weak, something that's easy to target. And men that cheat, they're the exact same way. They look for women who put off that vibe that they'll deal with me having a girlfriend already. It's something that you all put off. So to answer the second part of your question, what can you do to change that? I know most of us don't like to hear this because it's hard. None of us, because the real change that that's gonna have to occur is going to have to come from the inside. It's hard because it goes against everything that our natural minds have learned growing up. It's self-preservation. That's one of our first instincts, and really our most instinctive trait that all humans have. We want to preserve ourselves. No one likes to sit down and tell themselves that, man, you suck at this, or you messing up at this, or you can't do this. So it's going to be a hard adjustment, but it's going to have to come from within, because anytime, and this just isn't in relationships, anytime that in life where we're coming and we're running up against the same situation, every time, whether it be in our money, our relationships, our business, whatever, and we're running into the same relationship, there has to be something wrong on the inside, something that I'm not doing, something on the inside causing me not to be able to see what's this external thing that I keep positioning myself to allow to happen to me over and over and over again. So to answer your first question, yes, it's something that you're doing. How can you change it? You have to have a sit down with yourself. You got to sit down in your quiet time and really seriously ask yourself, what is it about me what am I putting off that guys may view as I'm insecure or that I'm a weaker vessel? And once you do that, you'll be able to start working that process of fixing that. And all that's going to do is add more value to your life.
Right, yeah. So I think one thing that you need to be aware of is that you are more valuable to a man than you think you are.
Yes.
Us as women, I mean, we bring more value to men's life. I mean, in general,
You have all the power.
right.
All the power.
They need us to do a lot of different things, and in your situation, they need you to be the person that you are to be able to, you know, cheat on their significant other. So one thing you need to do, and this is my advice to you, you need to take a step back. You need to evaluate what that insecurity is within yourself, whether it's a lack of self-confidence, whatever it is, and you need to start working on that. Start working on that. It's a hard job to work on things that we don't like to speak about. We don't want people to see, insecure parts of ourselves, but you need to start working on that part of yourself. Once you start working on that part of yourself, you're going to start seeing the change in the different type of men that approach you. And then one thing I think you need to understand too is you don't have to give your number out to every man that asks you. You don't have to engage in with every man that says hello to you. You have to start picking and choosing the type of people that you surround yourself with. You have to start picking and choosing the type of people that you allow into your space. And so one thing I got from your question is that, I don't know if I'm assuming here, but I kind of feel like there's an eagerness there to want to meet people. And so, like Daryl was saying, when you're giving off that kind of aura around you, that's just going to cause more people to try to prey on your insecurities that you're going through at that point in time. So I think one thing women in general need to know is we need to stop being okay with being the side chick. You have to stop being okay with being the main chick. Like, who does that? The main chick? Like, you should be proud to be his main chick. When you say main chick, you're reiterating the fact that there's someone else, right? So you're, once again, making it okay for someone to treat you that way. Your ultimate goal should be to be the only woman in that man's life. And how do you do that? You have to be strong within yourself. You have to be secure in yourself. And then when you do those two things, it brings value to you. So when you're bringing value to yourself, men will see that. Men aren't really going to try and start a real committed relationship with somebody that they don't see value in. So you have to start building those things within yourself, so that you can start attracting different types of people to you. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. If you have any additional questions or follow-up questions, you can always email us back and let us know, and we'll go a little bit more in depth with you on your personal situation.
Well, that's a wrap for our show today. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for next week's show, man. We got a great question coming up next week. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers next week, fellas. Fellas, I don't know if y'all don't like me after next week, but hey, it's gonna be true. I hope you ruffle y'all fellas enough to help y'all make a change, man. But it's gonna be good. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, like, share, follow, subscribe to everything we got. We got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got the YouTube channel, we even got Snapchat, man. We on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all follow us. No longer single, pretty much across the board. Y'all make sure y'all follow us. Y'all be good. Y'all be easy. We'll see y'all next week.